What is popping? I am angry. I just recorded a journal for like 30 minutes, and my OBS decided to say, no, 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 your recording not work. And when I clicked stop recording, it was stuck and it said stopping recording. And apparently, this is an issue with OBS that happens a lot. So I just lost a 30-minute recording of a journal, and it was just kind of me yapping as I do, right? And so now I don't know what I talked about, and I don't know what to talk about because, uh, like I don't have a plan for these going into it. I just decided to click start recording, and then I'm like, yep, there we go. There's a journal. Um, so now I'm a little bit annoyed, and I don't know what to talk about. Arr! Arr! Um, One thing that I remember talking about is that um, I'm excited because a friend of mine reached out to me and said, "Oh, can't. No, I can't shake my leg because if I shake my leg, you guys can see the camera shaking. That sucks. That's cringe." Um, a friend of mine reached out to me and said that he's looking for a roommate because his older brother got a job offer, so he's going to be moving out. Um, so now I have a place lined up for when I decide to move back to the city. However, um, there's like a time frame that has to work. Like I need to be able to move in September, or else he needs to move because he won't be able to afford the place, which kind of sucks because I don't know how long I want to spend at my mom's house because like I feel like I'm kind of stuck and not making any progress. Um, but now there's like a little bit of pressure on me too, as long as I can move in at that time, then I'll have a place lined up. But if it has to be any later than that, then I won't have a place lined up and I'll have to look for another apartment. So that kind of sucks. Um, Another thing is that I wish I recorded a journal or something in my last apartment because while it was like an old place, it was run down, it was pretty shabby. I still managed to make it my home. I managed to make it homey. I got some of my books there. That's not even close to all of them, but some of my books. Um, and I had like a big bookshelf that was built into the wall, and I had a clock. I have a clock, and so that was nice and fancy. So I had my old apartment, and I had it like I had it homey, right? But now it's no longer homey. Um, because it's gone. It's demolished. That's why I had to move out of my last apartment, was because it was getting demolished in May. So I had to move out around April 20th. And let's see, when did I? April 20th. So May, June, July. So I've been moved out of that apartment for about 2.5 months now. And it's nice being home. It's nice being around my family. It's nice being with my animals, my dogs, my cat. But I still really want to go to university, and I feel like obviously if I'm in my hometown, which is about 5 hours away from university, I can't exactly be attending university if I'm about 500 kilometers away. So that's something that I need to keep in mind. Um, but another thing that is kind of keeping me from going back to university is that I failed 2 semesters, two of them, two, two, 2 semesters worth of classes I failed because of really poor mental health, and I kind of went crazy a little bit. Um, I wasn't really able to get out of the house around the time that I uploaded my video titled Fulfillment. I was having a really, really hard time leaving the house. I would be ready to go to university. Well, at the time I was working at the university. I wasn't like going, I didn't have classes or anything. I was working a job throughout the summer, and I would like get all dressed up. I would have my laptop in my bag. I would be all ready to go outside, and my hand would just be frozen. Like I wouldn't be able to open the door. I couldn't open the door to go outside. And so I was stuck inside for a very long time, for a couple months, and that really sucked. So I've made a lot of progress in that regard. I can't remember even why I decided to go on that tangent, but I've made a lot of progress in that regard as to like I'm able to go outside now. Um, so that's great. Woohoo, go me. Um, Definitely helps that I'm medicated. I now have to take lots of pills, which kind of sucks. I hate taking pills. Grr, anger. I hate taking pills, but it helps me stay stable, so that's good. I'm no longer going crazy. Um, and that's another reason I want to move back to the city because I have like a support group there. Not to mention I have like all my friends there, but like I have a psychiatrist, I have a psychologist, I will have um, access to an occupational therapist, and so I'll have access to all of these different things, all of these supports that can help me get ready for going back to school. So that's why, like, I kind of want to go back in September because then I'll have 4 months. Oh, that's why I went on my tangent because I said that I failed 2 semesters um, because of poor mental health and me going crazy. Um, and so my student loans are on hold for the year. And so they've been on hold since January. And I cannot reapply for student loans until this upcoming January. So that's when I can go back to school, is in January, right? Um, so that's when I'm going to go back to school. But if I go back to the city in September, then I'll have 4 months of just leading up to going to school that I can kind of regain my bearings and like kind of recuperate myself and get prepared for going to school with all these other supports. And so that's another reason that I kind of do want to move to Saskatoon in September. This video is kind of just me weighing my options of like, I go back to school in September or not school. I go back to the city in September and then I have to leave home or I stay home and then I have to find like a new apartment to move into, you know? Oh, and another thing, my last video, I uploaded it, the 30 journal number 31. I uploaded it and there was no audio because OBS is stupid and I had my things, I had it on one, I had my audio separated into 2 tracks. I had it separated to my microphone audio and my desktop audio. And then since the microphone audio was on track 2, I uploaded the raw recording footage to YouTube, and the only track that would have played was the desktop audio. But I didn't have any desktop audio playing, so there was just nothing. It was just complete silence. So I switched those around. I went flip-flop, and now my voice is on track 1, and desktop audio is on track 2. But once again, still no desktop audio. So hopefully I could just upload the raw recording footage for this and have audio and not have to put it into like an video recording software and deal with that. What else? What else? See, now I have my brain all jumbled because I messed up. Stop shaking your leg. I keep shaking my leg and then I notice it shaking the camera. Um, yeah, I'm all jumbled up now because I don't know what I've said in this journal or what I've said in the now gone recording that is empty and has nothing. So maybe I just end the journal here. Wait, I remember. I remember. I talked about how much I don't like going to the gym nowadays. I used to love going to the gym when I was in cheerleading and even before being in cheerleading. I really enjoyed going to the gym. And recently I've been going to the gym about 3 or 4 days a week and I hate it. I hate going to the gym. It makes me angry. It doesn't actually make me angry. I only go to the gym because I know that it's good for me. Um, but instead of that, instead of me not enjoying going to the gym, I've been playing some squash recently. I've been going to my local leisure center and they have squash courts, they have swimming, but I don't have a swimsuit. If I had a swimsuit, I would love to go swimming again. But no, no swimsuit. So I just been playing squash. I hit the ball against the wall and it makes me happy. And I do that for like an hour and it makes me enjoy living by swinging a ball against the wall. Yeah, I'm still annoyed that I lost my 30-minute recording, so that's it for today. Maybe I'll record these more often. Probably not. I say this every time. Um, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.